The girl had a magical bracelet. Whenever she touched it, she would travel back to 1,000 years ago. One day, she unexpectedly traveled to the bathroom of an ancient emperor. She even had an intimate encounter with the king. The king thought the girl was an enemy and ordered the guards to arrest her. However, when the girl touched the bracelet again, she returned to the modern era. Just at that moment, she noticed that the black lines on her arm had faded a bit. She suspected that perhaps the king could cure her illness. It was because the girl suffered from a strange disease. Once the black lines spread to her wrist, she would die. To test her idea, the girl traveled back to 1,000 years ago again. At that time, the king was dealing with state affairs. Suddenly, he smelled a fragrance of perfume and realized that the girl was nearby. He followed the fragrance and found the girl. Before the king could say a word, the girl suddenly kissed him and then immediately returned to the modern era. Seeing that the black lines on her arm had become shorter, she became more certain that contact with the king could restore her vitality. In order to completely cure this strange illness of hers, on this day, the girl entered the king's room, then sat on the table and said shyly to the king, "Hey, handsome guy, would you like to have some fun with me?" Just as the king was walking towards her, the girl remembered that the king had a very bad temper. She was afraid of being caught and punished, so she quickly returned to the modern era. The king was furious because the girl had teased him too many times, so he ordered a nationwide wanted notice to arrest the girl.